Hello.
Nicario, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, it disappeared. There's nothing there. Sorry. Hey, this is Jody with Cardinal Authority. Just kind of talk about your transition and kind of how it's been for you as far as being one of the new transfers. There's a lot of you guys. How's the transition been for you?
Um, Transition so far has been very smooth. Um, I picked up on the scheme pretty well. My teammates pretty much welcomed me with open arms, and they made me feel comfortable. So just fitting into the scheme and everything like that. I've been repping that card. Playing a lot of nickel, playing a lot of free safety, playing both positions, and I feel like I'm learning everything quickly, and I'm getting adjusted very good. You got to continue to work, continue to learn, continue to get better every day.
Hey, Nicario, Michael McCammon from Cardinal Authority. You mentioned you're playing some of the card, getting to play a lot of different positions. What do you like about the opportunity to line up at different spots on the field?
I love the opportunity. Actually, I want to show my versatility a lot. Um, I know a lot of. I don't know if a lot of people just think I'm just a physical guy, but I want to show also I can cover, I can move around, I can blitz, I can play up top, I can play in the box, I can do everything. That's the kind of player I feel like I am. So I'm glad I got the opportunity to show that this season.
Hey, Nicario, Matt McGavick with Sports Illustrated. You're obviously one of a handful of several new pieces for the secondary.
I can't hear you as low.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hold on, we'll turn it up. Maybe it's low. It's low. There you go.
I ain't been able to hear nothing they really been saying for hello.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Matt McGavick with Sports Illustrated. You're obviously one of a handful of new pieces for the secondary. I'm curious as to your overall thoughts of the secondary through fall camp.
I feel like we have one of the best secondaries coming to this season. Honestly, got a lot of depth at every position. It's a lot of competition in the room, and I feel like iron sharpen iron. So every day we make each other better.
Hey, Nicario, it's Jody again. You were talking about the versatility. Does that make you guys your versatility, and it seems like some other guys as well, does that make it tougher and better for everybody that coach can move you around and tougher for opponents to kind of scout you because of the versatility?
I feel like being versatile as a player and as a collective group, it just give coach more confidence to call different kind of plays and scheme up even better. You heard me?
There you go.
I'm sorry, he was fixing the computer.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead. It just the versatility makes everybody better, doesn't it?
Yeah, the versatility, I feel like it give coach more confidence where he can call different things and know he have different players everywhere on the field. So he can scheme up better and get more into his playbook and have a loose calling because when you got players that can do some of everything, you can call whatever and that call might work, it might not work, but we're gonna make everything look like it's supposed to look on down the field.
Hey, Nicario, it's Alexis Cubitt from the Courier Journal. I guess just can you talk about the transfer process? When you're at Southern Miss, Jacksonville State, and at Louisville, what's that process like of transferring? And then what made you decide to come to Louisville?
My freshman year at Southern Miss, I might end up burning my red shirt. Yeah, I played as a freshman on all special teams. I didn't get any burn at safety. Um, the coach staff there. Um, I'm not gonna say we didn't see eye to eye, but they had different plans for me, and I didn't feel like those plans were going to be good for my future. So I decided to transfer. And when I ended up going to Jacksonville State, it was because at that time, if you transfer, you have to sit out a year, and I didn't want to have to sit out a year, so I ended up going down to FCS. And betting on myself going down to FCS, did my 2 years there, and after my last year, I decided like I wanted to enter the draft last year, but I didn't like the draft grade that I had, so I decided to go up and bet on myself and show the scouts and show everybody else that I'm the best. I feel like I'm one of the best players in this country. So I ended up deciding Louisville because of the coaching staff and I feel like it would have been a good fit for me.
You mentioned that draft process. What was the feedback that you got, and what are some things you want to work on to, I guess, meet those that feedback or that criticism or however you want to phrase that?
They want to see my hips more. They want to see me coverage more. They want to see my hips get a little bit better. And I had a lot of good things about that. They just really see me as a physical player, as a down here thumper, and I want to be able to show my versatility more.
Nicario, you seem to be the perfect kind of guy for that guard position because you can cover and you're physical. Does that fit you well? Does that position fit you well?
Yes, I feel like it definitely fits me well. I feel like it definitely fits me well, especially with this defense we have. Um, I'm surrounded by a lot of great players on this defense, so I feel like me being that card, I just complement them well. Um, the guard position on this defense is pretty much you physical, you cover, you align of scrimmage a lot, and you gotta do your job. And your job is very important. You might not make all the splash plays, but you know what I'm saying, your team gotta be able to trust you at that position because you getting everybody lined up and you leveraging everything and you have a responsibility on every play. So that card position is a very important piece to this puzzle that we have right now at Lowe.
Nicario, Matt again. You said you had great things to say about this
You say what?
card. How is the competition?
I couldn't hear you.
You said, can you hear me now?
I could hear you.
With your versatility getting snaps out at card, you had great things to say about the secondary. How's the competition been over at card with against guys like Marvin Dallas and Ben Perry?
Um, the competition, well, I'm gonna always say this. I say iron sharpen iron. It's a lot of great players. I feel like um there's no drop off, regardless of who in or who is out. I feel like there's no drop off. I feel like they teach me a lot. Marvin and Ben, they always teaching me a lot because they've been here. So, and I teach them some stuff too. So we all learn from each other, and we just here to get each other better every day and showing up with a positive attitude.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Nicario. Hey Jarvis, it's Jody Dimling with Cardinal Authority. The coaches have talked a lot about transfers and a lot about the new guys. How do you feel like you've transitioned yourself? For your game, how have you transitioned to being one of those new guys?
Oh man, I'm an experienced guy, so I've been playing this game for a long time, and the adjustment, man, it was really just to me. I felt like it was easy. I felt like I already had a bond with these guys. I already knew a couple of guys that was over here who I was really good friends with, who I'm still good friends with. So me just coming here, man, I just felt the love. Man, the love was here. So man, just me coming here once I got in, I just felt comfortable. So like probably I'll say the first day, to go out there and practice, I was a little nervous knowing that I'm in a new facility, like everything is new around me. But after that first day, man, I was just comfortable, was loving it, I'm happy. So it was easy to me, man, the transfer, it was easy. Just knowing that I got guys here that I already knew and great bonds with the coaches. So I felt like it wasn't a tough thing to do or a tough stage to go through.
Hey, Jarvis, Michael McCammon from Cardinal Authority as well. We're hearing a lot of big plays coming out of the secondary this fall camp. How much should we believe that's becoming a strength for this team?
Uh, I think you should believe that 100%, man. These last 11 days, practice been great. Man, we've been putting in a lot of work, and man, like I say, man, I've been doubted, and some of these players that's in the secondary been doubted their whole life, man. So I think it's just time that we all came together, and now it's time to show the world what we really can do and what this secondary can do. Cause No lie, man. To be honest, I really believe in this secondary right now. From what I've been seeing, man, if we all just put this together and come down to the communication part, man, this thing is going to go far and we're going to have a hell of a season long as we hold the back end up.
Hey Jarvis, Lexus Keeper from the Courier Journal. You mentioned obviously coming from Florida State, you have a lot of experience. How do you, I guess, balance taking on that leadership role because you have that experience, but still learning, the system and a new school?
Uh, man, just use the guys that's around me, ask questions. I know I have a lot of experience, but I still feel like it's never a part or a point in your life where you can never get help or feel like it's not okay to learn. Man, there's always room to grow. So, man, I'm just here, man, learning from these guys. You got guys like Yasir, Yaya, Momo Munty. Got guys like Trey Clark, who I have a really good bond with, who to this day, I still ask questions about him, about my technique that I can get better at, playing off coverage, my eye discipline, just learning new things from a guy that I know is a great cat. He's a great kid, great on the field, man. And, just learning from these guys, asking them questions, getting the help that I need or getting the answers I need to develop my game and knowing I'm developing their game as well, man. I feel like it's been, that's great.
Jarvis, in that regards, Coach Brown was saying that you and Tyler Hudson have been battling pretty good, and you're kind of making each other better. How do you feel like you've done in fall camp, and has that been a battle with T. Huddy?
I feel like I've been going great, man. I've been having these last 11 days, man. It's been great for me. T. Huggy, man. I can tell you guys now he's going to be a top receiver in the ACC. Uh, the world is going to know his name. He's a great kid, has great ball control, has great eye discipline when it comes to tracking the ball. He's very aggressive when the ball is in the air, knowing he knows how to plays with his hands at the line. And I feel like me sticking him, I'm learning a lot, man. Me just battling with every day, man. He's a great receiver, and the work he just give me, man, it's like it's no question you could say about that. Like, man, it's iron sharpens iron, and it could be some days I get the best of him and he come back the next day and he get the best of me. But we all just getting better, man, and it's all helping us. So, I'm just glad to be around a kid like that, a great person like him, to keep pushing me. So when game day come, man, we're moving fast and it's nothing to worry about.
Hey, Jarvis, Michael McCammon again. This is the city of Muhammad Ali, and I understand you guys are throwing on some boxing gloves out there. And I guess the point is to help you guys learn to guard without grabbing. What's your impression on how that works for you guys in the secondary?
I really think that's a great technique that Coach Brown got going on. I feel like in the ACC, man, how the cost is, man. We get a lot of PRs in the ACC, so I feel like that's a great thing he's doing by having us put the boxing gloves on, so we could just focus on moving your feet, using hands, knowing that you gotta move your feet first and then use hands, knowing you don't have to grab. You could just be in the hip. You can use your sling technique. It's a lot of technique you can use without holding. So I'm glad that he's bringing the gloves out and that we're working with him because now we seeing that you don't have to grab, man, to lock a receiver up, man. Just use your technique, your feet, and your hands. And from what I've been seeing, it's been going great with the blocks and gloves. Guys been catching interceptions with the blocks and gloves. Like, it's just been amazing, man. And I'm just looking forward to seeing us have a great, fantastic year.
Jarvis,
Jarvis, Jarvis, you mentioned going against T. Huddy and, a lot of those receivers. How do you feel like, I mean, obviously the ACC, as you know, has a lot of, high power offenses, a lot of great receivers. You guys will play Virginia, has a lot of receivers. How does going against guys like T. Huddy and Amari, and D kind of help you prepare for some of that, competition?
I feel like it helped me prepare a lot, man. Like I said, man, I feel like T Huggy, he's going to be one of the greatest receivers in the ACC this year. I feel like he's going to go for 1,000+ yards, and with me just sticking him every day and we battling, man, I feel like if I'm sticking this guy, then and I'm giving him the work, and I'm coming in and it's 50-50, we going back at it. I feel like when I go out there in the game, there's no other kid or no other person that's my age can mess with me. So, man, I'm a confident guy. So just sticking T Huggy, man, I feel like he's the best receiver in the ACC from what I've been seeing, man. And me just sticking him in every day, knowing that I stick him every day in practice going into the game, that the kid that's going to be in front of me, it's no competition.
Jarvis, what do you? Nicario was in before you, where we talked to him. What did you know Nicario at all, and kind of what have you seen with him? Because we hear about him, we hear about versatility and being a physical guy.
I actually, I didn't know Nicario when I played for Florida State and he was at Jackson State, but I did actually hear of him. So, when I first got here and I saw him, man, we had a conversation, and from there, man, we just started a great bond. And actually, I actually was riding with him every day to practice. He was picking me up, and it started from there, man. And he's the type of kid that I have to tell, all right, Nicario, that's enough, man. You done too much today. He's a workhorse, man. He don't like to stop. Everything is just work, 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 man, and business. So it comes times, I have to step to him and tell him, man, it's all right. It's all right to not do nothing today, man. You did a lot yesterday, man. Give yourself a break. So I love that kid, man. I love his work energy. I love how he move on the field. And one thing about him, man, you're always going to see him around the ball. Not even if he's making a tackle, you're going to see 21 around the ball. And that's just how he plays, man. And that's just his attitude and how he move, and how he play among himself. And I'm great. I have him on my team, and I'm great to say that he's my teammate because he's a workhorse, man. And a guy like that is hard to not play, and it's hard to take a kid like that off the field, man. Like, if we have 10 more guys on the field that have that same mentality, man, no one can compete with us or on that type of level, man. So I'm thankful to have that guy next to me in that DB room, man. He's a workhorse, and I'm just blessed to have him with me and not on the other side.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jarvis.
See you later. Thanks.